All. Once again, I welcome you guys to the Make IT Simple YouTube channel. This is continuation to my previous video, which is learning about Python. If you didn't go through my previous video, just go through it and come back to this video. I have given the video link in the description section. In this video, we will learn about string methods in Python, and using those methods, we will see some really cool things that we can do with the Python. Let's get into the demo. Let's start by creating a new file for the string methods.py with extension, and we'll define a variable name data equal to Python for beginners. So now what I want to do is I want to calculate the number of characters in the string. So you can use the built-in function, like the built-in function is length of data. So if I run this program, it will execute this. It will return this, what is the length of the variable, like the 20. And this is particularly useful when you receive the input from the user. For example, we have to fill the form online. Each field has some limit. For example, the password or the first name or last name, each field, there should be some constant, like it should have like 15 characters or 20 characters like that. So using this length function, we can enforce this limit on the number of characters in an input field. And length is a built-in function in Python, and it's a general purpose function. So it's not limited to counting the number of characters in a string. We can use this with list also. We can see that list in future. So length is a general purpose built-in function. We can also have functions specifically for strings. For example, I want to change all the characters to uppercase or to lowercase or to title case and all. To access those functions, we can use the dot operator. Let me show that by again typing this print of data. I am using the dot operator, and if I click the dot operator, what it will do is it will show all the functions that are specific to the strings. And to be more accurate, we refer this function as a methods. This is in terms in OOPS, like object-oriented programming. Those print and the length we refer to as general purpose function that doesn't belongs to any methods or any numbers or any strings or other kind of objects. So this is the difference between functions and methods. Now let's run this upper method. Like I want to print in uppercase. So just I'm running it in uppercase. Let's run it. See, it will print with all the characters in the uppercase. And this upper method, what it will do is it doesn't modify the existing string. It doesn't modify the existing variable at all. It creates a new string and return it. So if we call again the variable, we can see that our variable is still as a original value. Let's run the program one more time with the normal variable print of data. That's it. Now if you see, means it will return the original data, Python for beginners here. And this is some of the methods like upper, and if you want, you can make it use of lower over here. And if you want to print it in title case, you can have it like title case data dot title case. Now if you run the program, you can able to see the difference between upper, lower and title cases and all. And in sometimes, if you want to find a character or sequence of characters in a string, for that you can use the find methods. What the find method will do is it will return the lowest index where the character is found. Let's see an example for that find method. Print of data dot find. So I want to just find a method for find a character or sequence of characters. For example, I want to find the O character. So it will return the index, lowest index over here. Let's run it over here. See, it will return the index of 4. Like it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3. I will show it over here. Like it will start with 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will return the 4. And one more thing we need to notice over here is the find method is a case sensitive. Suppose if we give it in capital O, the character is not there, so it will return the index in negative value. Let's see over here. See, -1 is returning. And similarly, if you want to find a sequence of character also, you can able to give it. For example, again I'm running it over here. Print data dot find. I want to find some sequence of character. The sequence of characters, like I want to check about the beginners. That's it. And if I run it, means it will give the begin will start on the 11th position. So it is returning the 11th one. And there are another methods with respect to string, which is like replace. You can also replace a particular character or sequence of characters. For that, what you can do is like I'll be typing again the variable print data dot replace. So I want to replace a particular character, like I want to replace P with C sharp, like this C. Okay, and if I run this one, means let's see here, it will print with Python for beginners. So it will replace a single character or sequence of character. For example, I'll be replacing with sequence of characters like Python with C sharp. Now let's see, just misspelled over here, Python with C sharp. See, it's now it get replaced over here, C sharp for beginners. And again, the replace also is a case sensitive. Suppose if you type this P with uppercase, means let's see, it won't get replaced. See, it is not getting replaced, it is having the existing value only. And now this we have seen about find and replace, and there are some methods like I want to check whether my string contains a particular word or not. For that, what you can do is like you can use in method. In method, for that, what you can do is like print, I want to check the particular word or character. For example, I want to check the for is exist or not. So for in data. So what it will do is like it will return the value in the Boolean expression format, like whether it is true or false. Let's see here, it is giving the true value over here. And the difference between this in and find operators, like in returns the value in the Boolean format, like true or false, or do we have or not. The find operator, what will do is like it returns in the index format, like it will return the lowest index of a character or sequence of character from the string. And we come to the conclusion of the video, and let's have a quick recap of all the methods we have seen now. Like we have seen the length function to calculate the number or to count the number of characters in a string. Like we have seen the length function, and this is general purpose function built in Python. And we also have a specific function which refers a method, which is like upper method. And we have seen the lower method and title methods. And also like we have seen the find method. Like find method means which returns the index of the character or sequence of characters. And we have seen the replace. I want to replace a characters or a sequence of characters, means in a string, means you can use the replace. And finally in operator. So these are some basic methods which we have in the string characters. So if you have any doubts on implementing this, means kindly add it in the comment section. I'll be very happy to help you guys. Thank you all.